Good, happy Tuesday evening, September 29, 2015. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, New Hampshire to RNC Chairman Piper Bus where Sting first. The state's top Republican, key Democrats, and its top election official are promising to fight an attempt by the National Republican Party to do away with the New Hampshire primaries, first in the nation status in 2020. Rain in forecast promotes flood watches. September has been a fairly dry, warm month, but Granite Staters are in for a wet week ahead. Showers develop during the day Tuesday, and a storm system arrives overnight, bringing heavy rain. Pelham High School dismissed students because of suspicious package. Students were dismissed from Pelham High School on Tuesday after a suspicious package was delivered. Man sentenced after pleading guilty in fatal crash. A Rockingham County man was sentenced to serve 5 to 10 years in prison after admitting to his role in a fatal 2014 drunk driving crash.
Yeah.
Derry man arrested in connection to UMass students' overdose death. A Derry man was arrested in connection to an overdose death of the University of Massachusetts student. AG office launches investigation of pharmaceutical companies. The State Attorney General's office is launching an investigation over the marketing of a prescription opioid dose by pharmaceutical companies. New Hampshire to issue narcotic kits to addictions families and friends. New Hampshire will begin handing out free kits to the opioid antidote narcotic this fall to families and friends of people at risk of an opioid overdose. Fire investigator testifies against Franklin tenant accused of arson. A state fire investigator has testified that a woman arrested on an arson charge was seen putting gas in a container at a gas station before lighting a cigarette and entering the apartment building that was set of the fire. Planned Parenthood supporters gather for National Pink Out Day. Planned Parenthood of Northern New England patients and supporters plan to gather at the New Hampshire State House as part of National Show of Support for its service as members of Congress fight over its funding. Windham firefighter retires after 48 years of service. A lengthy career of a public service will come to a close one for a Windham firefighter this week. Manchester woman, 65, charged with DWI. Hooksett police say Manchester woman was charged with driving while intoxicated. After she was failed a field sobriety test and registered a blood alcohol level more than 3 times the legal limit. Nashua Custodians protest Board of Education privatizing proposal. School custodians in Nashua could be fighting for their jobs if a new privatization plan floated by the Board of Education to move forward. Escape emo scene in Beau travels home in Vermont in a Peruse. An emo that ran loose through Beau for more than a week is back home in Vermont. The question is, how did the emo get all the way to Beau from Vermont? I want to know that. Eastern U.S. set for drenching. Tuesday's flooded streets and stranded cars in western North Carolina might be a preview for what's coming for other parts of East this week. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Have a great Tuesday night, everyone. Goodbye.